Today I am reviewing the Wacom Cintiq 22 drawing tablet. If at any time you'd like to explore this product for yourself and grab it at a great price, be sure to check the links below the video. If you have been eyeing a professional-grade pen display but are tired of the cramped feeling of smaller tablets, the Wacom Cintiq 22 is likely on your radar. I have been using this unit for the past few weeks to see if it still holds up as a reliable workhorse in a market now flooded with cheaper alternatives. After putting it through the ringer with long illustration sessions and some light animation work, I have some pretty specific thoughts on who should buy this and who should probably save their money. Let's start with the elephant in the room, which is the screen resolution. At 22 inches, a full HD panel means you are not getting the pixel density you would find on a modern smartphone or a high-end 4K monitor. If you are someone who works with heavy text or needs to zoom in constantly to see fine details, you will notice the pixel structure if you lean in close. However, for digital painting and sketching, it is perfectly functional. The color accuracy is solid right out of the box, and the matte film applied to the glass provides a tactile resistance that makes the Pro Pen 2 feel significantly better than drawing on a slick glass surface. If you want to check the current pricing or see if there are any deals running, there are links below the video that will take you straight to the product page. The real star of the show here is the Pro Pen 2. Even years after its release, it remains the gold standard for pressure sensitivity and tilt recognition. The tracking is virtually lag-free, and the transition from light strokes to heavy, opaque lines feels completely natural. I never felt like the tablet was fighting my hand movements, which is the most important thing for any creative tool. The parallax, or the distance between the pen tip and the cursor on the screen, is minimal enough that it never bothered me during long sessions. Now, let's talk about the setup. This is where you might run into some frustration. The 3-in-1 cable is a bit of a relic. It is bulky, it is stiff, and it creates a decent amount of cable clutter on your desk. In an era where many competitors are moving towards single USB-C connections, the Wacom setup feels a bit dated. You really need to have a dedicated workspace for this because it is not the kind of thing you want to plug and unplug every day. It takes up a significant amount of desk real estate, so make sure you have the room before you commit. Another point of contention is the lack of express keys on the tablet itself. Wacom decided to strip those away on the 22-inch model to keep the footprint manageable, which means you are going to be relying heavily on your keyboard or a separate remote like the Express Key remote. If you are used to having buttons on the side of your tablet to switch tools or undo strokes, you will definitely feel that loss. It forces a change in your workflow that might take a few days to get used to. So, who is this for? If you are a student or a serious hobbyist who wants a large, reliable canvas that will last for years without driver issues or calibration headaches, the Cintiq 22 is a fantastic investment. It is built like a tank, and Wacom's driver stability is still superior to most of the budget brands you see on social media. If you rely on this for your livelihood and can't afford, ultimately, the Cintiq 22 is a no-nonsense tool. It doesn't offer fancy bells and whistles, and it doesn't try to be a portable device. It is a large, stable, and accurate display that lets you focus on your work. It is not the most modern piece of tech on the market, but it is one of the most consistent. If you prioritize the drawing experience over screen resolution and desk aesthetics, you really can't go wrong with it. Just make sure you clear off your desk before it arrives.